Welcome to the video everyone. Today I've got some of my top tips for getting started on Ark Survival Evolved. These are the things that I do when I'm starting on a new server or a map. After you make your character, I'm doing this on the island map. It's the base map, and we're going to be starting off in the easy zone. So when you get started, you want to start by picking up some stone off the beach and collect a bit of wood, just punch some trees. And then when you start out, you have automatically learned the stone pick recipe, so you can make that to start off with. And then you'll want to go ahead and learn the stone hatchet and make up one of those. Next up, you're going to want to make a bow and some arrows so that you can kill some little baby dinosaurs. Not babies, but little ones. You're going to want to collect some resources from them. The beach is a good place to start out with. It's got some pretty harmless dinosaurs for the most part. Ready. Use your hatchet so that you can pick up hide, and the stone pick will gather more meat if you use that. Once you pick up a bit of meat, you want to go and split it into all, so that all of that meat can spoil, and we're going to need that for some narcotics in a little bit. I'm also going to learn a couple of the recipes that I like to start out with. I usually just wait until I can learn all the stone building recipes before I start building anything. Alrighty, so we're just going to collect a couple of resources, a bit of stone and wood and thatch, so that we can build up a little bit of a base. It only needs to be small, just to fit what you need for the moment to get started. I'm just going to make a 4 foundation base for the moment. Just going to use all solid walls so that I've got somewhere to hide in case some raptors show up. Stupid building. Alrighty, that's our foundations. Some of the building pieces are easier to place if you are in first-person mode. Just going to collect a little bit more resources for my building parts. Depending on the server rates of whichever server you're playing on, this might take a little bit longer, it might be a bit quicker. If you're a bit shorter on time, or you don't feel like messing around too much before you've got a solid place to hide in from the bad dinosaurs, you can just stick stone ceilings straight on top, but I like to make a little bit of a roof. Alrighty, so next up I'm gonna get a campfire going. I believe you should have automatically learned that recipe. And we're gonna want to make a bed so we've got somewhere to respawn. And that's why we like doors. And now you've got yourself a nice little house. I also like to build the large storage boxes so that we can keep stuff in there that we don't necessarily want to lose straight away. Most resources are easy to collect if you die, but this helps. And now I'm gonna grab a couple extra stone foundations so that I can put my crafting stations outside. I always stick wood straight into the refining forges, that way we can get some charcoal going, so that we can start making some gunpowder and ammo with the mortar and pestle. I usually have two separate ones. I keep one for gunpowder and spark powder, and then another one for the narcotics. So we're still waiting for all the spoiled meat to happen. But yeah, I'm gonna stick the resources in there to make some spark powder. And then I'm gonna go ahead and learn the recipe for engram for the long neck rifle and the simple ammo. They're gonna be the easiest to make when you start out, and eventually when you get high enough level you're gonna be able to use the tranq darts in that gun. I'm gonna get some narcotics going so that I can tame later on. We're gonna need that charcoal. Now I'm just gonna collect a couple more bushes, get some berries out of it. I'm gonna need a lot of narco berries. I just chuck out what I don't need. They're super easy to pick up. Stick them in there so you can get some more narcotics going. And put charcoal in there. I'm gonna go out to the forge and get the other charcoal. Into the wrong one. Make up some gunpowder. And then I'm gonna get your smithy, stick it out there, get attacked by a bird. This is what the bow is good for. That was a good shot. Hack up that body for some meat and hide. And I usually stick the hide into the smithy. You're gonna need it for a lot of recipes. I'm gonna wait 1,000 years for the metal because it takes so long.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, now we've got some metal. Just gonna collect a bit more resources. Get back to the smithy, where you can make up your long neck rifle. I'm gonna go into the mortar and pestle, grab my gunpowder so I can make some ammo. And that should give you a pretty good head start in Ark. You just keep collecting the resources, keep building. You're gonna want a couple more forges because making metal ingots takes a long time. I usually like to have 3 or 4 until you can get a high enough level for the industrial forge. Alrighty, I hope these tips help you out on your journey in Ark. Enjoy!